Right, seasons to you all. Let's flip the coin. Let's chuck the coin and let's keep the coin. Well done, we're getting paid here on week 5 coming out of the Court Division in season 10 of the NATTS. So, what have we got ourselves here? Well, look, it's Chaos Dwarves sucking team against, of course, the brilliant and always fun to play Underworld team. And yes, it's pissing rain, just the way we like it, so that hopefully should give the Chaos Dwarves a wee bit of a problem. You can tell I just don't like dwarves, do you? Again, same thing, it's the same criticism that's constantly been now fired at them. They're the most, and here's the key word being used, overdeveloped team of all of them. It's because the dwarves inherited, of course, they have mostly all block and tackle all to start, and of course they got the thick skull, which originally was a racial trait, which eventually got brought over. Now, most of the other teams for their racial traits, they didn't come over, but the dwarves got to keep theirs. Now, I can hear what you're thinking. Well, wait a minute, it's not all, sunshine and roses, because quite frankly, dwarves are a wee bit expensive. Well, yeah, it's true. But he doesn't have to replace them very often, does he? Oh, I love that viewpoint. So, it's absolutely a fantastic onside kick. And now the Underworld team's got to figure out what they're going to do with this one here. Well, Underworld, they've got 4 rerolls, yeah, and they find they need them. And of course, they've got their apothecary. Well done, lad, well done. Restore my faith in the Underworld team. There you go. Quick burn of the apothecary. Turn 1. And we've already got a dwarf injured. Just the way we like it. Unfortunately, on face now is your troll looking up all that. And yes, you can see he's even got claw on the troll. So he's not very happy about that. How about you? It's becoming quite the game here. Well, I'm certainly intrigued now. He says you become my new favourite heroes out here in the Gold Division. It's 2 dwarves injured right off the bat. Can you make it 3? Yes! Yes, you can! The fans are going wild! That's true! Thank you! Thank you! You'll be here all week. Try the buffet. Well now... This is not what you're expecting of a matchup like this, yeah? Meanwhile, you can probably see over there, on the Chaos Dwarf team, what the hell was that? 3 dwarves down, 3 injuries. And yeah, if you look at it carefully, when it comes to skills, yeah, one had mighty blow to help, but the rest, the claw never hit anything. Everything else was just pure hits. Well now, you're already down 3 players. Fortunately, you have popped one of them. But now the dwarves are going to have to, Chaos Dwarves are going to figure out what they're going to do with this. And you can see here, 2 of the hobgoblins, because the casualties, funny this, are loners. Well, it's a stun. Very disappointing to the Chaos Dwarves, because they'd like to get some of their own back at this point. However, this is where you're going to start seeing the measure of the coach. After an incredible tilting, can he recover from that? Well, that's why we actually play this game and actually pay attention to these ones here. Let's see if he can actually recover that one, because that is, you got to admit, a devastating turn 1 swing. Underworld here, of course, being smart, is going to take advantage of just how maneuverable his team truly is. Solid punch down to the, one actual normal hobgoblin. Now, actually, it's another loner. Really? 1, 2, yeah. He moves a lot, doesn't he? See, the only one, of course, sturdy player. What other skill would he actually have? And there's another good solid hit. Both of them are going to go down. And Bob's your uncle. Here's a question. Why use the wrestle on that one? Like, if you choose not to, he's a goblin, he's a hobgoblin, you might want to actually try the hit. But, you know what? Not my decision. You're up by at least 3 players, yeah? At least 2 for the duration. Uh-oh, here we go. Fouling time. Well, he's just stunned. And there's a spectacular fail. Yeah, absolutely spectacular. Adds to the problems, and now he's down 3 players. Well, this has now become quite the game, hasn't it? Not what you expect when you have a matchup like this. Normally it should be quite the struggle for an Underworld team to deal with a Chaos Dwarf team. Doesn't seem like quite the struggle, does it? But it's only turn 3, so you never know. And here he comes. He's trying to get rid of the Bull Centaurs. Here we go. Solid hit. One more time. Does he get pay dirt? No, not quite. Solid push me, push you. Move some things around. How about you, Sunshine? Yeah, it's no push me, push you. And I fear, not long life here for the Skaven lineman. And now the power of tackle. At this point, the Chaos Dwarves are going to be wondering, what? We can't even hit a goblin. Something's definitely wrong here. Well, he's definitely pushing the players in. He's going to actually try and risk the solo player. He's going to try and force Underworld to try and score this one quick. Uh-oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Well, that's what you get when a dirty player's not getting ejected. As a heroic brave dodge away does not work. Not wasting the reroll on that one. But Underworld's going to get right back to work here. Fine, you foul one of my players out. You're not getting another one. Let's see what he can do here. Here we go, solid attack here. He's trying to get rid of another one of these hobgoblins. He hit him. And he's a fortunate thing. He's called a survivor at this point. Here comes the rest of the Underworld. Creeping the way down the field. Solid punch. Let's see, can he do anything now? I think he's basically tilted it as far as he can at this point here. And quite smartly, decides to score in 1-0. What a first drive. Well, he's out one player, but look at this. Chaos Dwarves have themselves an uphill fight right off the bat. Underworld, of course, still has reserves. Yes, they're only goblins, but of course it's bodies when you're dealing with this interesting problem. It's 3 players down, so that means 6, 7, 8, 9 players. 9 on 11. Now, it's not a total disaster, because of course he's still got 4 sucking dwarves, and of course he does have the Bull Centaurs. But when it comes to his actual hobgoblins, well, he's still dealing with one being, a loner. Will the dirty player be the B-kick thing coming back? That's an high kick. Not what the Chaos Dwarves want. They like this sprinkler system to bloody well turn off. They're also thinking, what, we got +1 fine. It would be nice if that actually worked. Solid punch on the front line. Here comes the quick blitz. They're going to try and get quick score. Solid punch. It's a brilliant hit. Absolutely brilliant. And there goes another player. Well, Poltergeist is going to be busy overnight after this one. And he has to reroll the front line on there. Push me, push you. Because he does not want to give up what's looking like, well, maybe a good counter drive. Maybe a bit conservative here, but the way this game's going, sometimes you have to be a bit conservative. And he even gets a break on the troll. He'll take that one. Uh-oh, foul away. And he did not get him, but he'll take the stun. Inconstable Ed still hasn't seen a thing. Well, and Stunty he trusts. Maybe one too many times. I got a question for you, lad. You started there. Why did you take a second dodge? Now, this is where I'd go. Alright, pulls up, because you got to be aware, unless you were absolutely mapping this perfectly that you needed your full 6 movement, here's reality for you. The AI is notorious for mapping you, taking, if you just click somewhere, the shortest route, not the safest route. Might not have been the coach making that call. Chaos Dwarves, though, they don't care. And he's going to take this as a free gift. There goes another one. Well done. Well done indeed. Well, hasn't this become quite the game suddenly? Chaos Dwarves might actually, as said, might turn this one right around. These injuries are racking up really fast. And notice which players it is. 1, 2, 3, all Skaven. Not the players he wants to be losing. And the Underworld knows it. He knows exactly who he's targeting. Oh, here we go. Trampoline time again. Ah, the bells are rung. And that's definitely not good. That's not good at all. That could be really bad. Because in the way this drive's going, he needs every player he's got, and suddenly look at this swing. That's 3 players swung the other way. Underworld has the mark-up, and now he's got to risk it. And of course, loner fail. And there goes not only the blitz, but of course the precious reroll. That's why a lot of people say, if you can afford it, don't blitz with the big guy. I can see why. He's thinking, hey, get the claw and get the dwarf. It's not such a bad idea. But unfortunately, if he does stupid, well, there goes that plan. Meanwhile, Chaos Dwarves continue the solid punchdowns, trying to get back into this game. Now to push me, push you. And now you can see what's going on here with losing all these Skaven. Suddenly now it's become, well, pretty much your Goblin team. And this is where a dwarf-based team is going to excel, not just all sucking tackle. It's, let's face it, your strength 3 versus strength 2. It's all the 2 dice blocks. And of course your stunty. If he does get through, this is going to start to hurt. And I'm preaching to the choir, aren't I? Alright. And yeah, you can see here, he's once again picked out the Skaven player. And there he goes. And once again, Constable Ed. Have you seen anything? Finally, Constable Ed actually sees one. Priceless moment indeed. And now that he's even got the helper, of course the troll doesn't want to get up. That's the second turn you've actually needed him. Well, now the, let's face it, remaining goblins have now got to try and hold the line. This is where I to admit you'd be actually tempted to cage dive with a goblin. Oh no, it's trampoline time. Don't blame him. And unfortunately it does sweep Bobkiss. Aye, that's a word. Well, hell with the troll. He's not going to waste a player trying to wake up what doesn't want to wake up. And the Chaos Dwarves there, they've got 2 turns to march it in. They're just going to have to break and attack. And try and march down this field, and here you go, tackle versus dodge. Yeah, there you go, he's gone. Goodbye. Good night. Yeah, that's a skid mark on right. What a swing, isn't it? That's a 5-player swing, this drive. Well, he's definitely going to have to go all out here. He's got to try and score this one here. And admittedly, the Goblins with Stunty can get around this problem. Makes the Sure Feet reroll. And he makes the second one. And this is going to make life very challenging. He makes the first, gets the markup. Does make the one for the extra assist. And it comes, 1 die block. And he's rewarded with a skull, followed by a skull. You suck, Nuffle. You absolutely suck. And now here comes the world of pain again. Now, that goblin actually survives. How about you? Push me, push you. As Chaos Dwarves 8 to admit, they've got 2 rerolls. With everything that went wrong on the first drive, well, Foley's actually getting to use a few things. Surf and turf time. And, well, the crowd decided they had enough of him, unfortunately. Well, there he goes. That's another one. Bloody hell, that's 5. Now from a game that looked like it was going also right, it's now gone also wrong. Well, that's Blood Bowl for you, isn't it? Let's push me, push you. And yeah, that's it. Chaos Dwarves, to their own surprise, they've not just tied it up 1-1, well done, they stuck into this game. But look at the casualties, lads, just look at it. That's a swing. Do the KOs come back? Now, of course not. That's devastating. As for the Chaos Dwarves, well, yeah, agreed that down 4 players. But you know what? I think he's feeling kind of confident about this one. And guess what? It's his drive to start. And you're counting that right? That is what he's got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. He's got 7 out. Absolutely brutal. As for the Chaos Dwarves, well, as you can see here, he's not looking too shabby himself here. He's got 7 players left too. Yeah, you're right. If you do the math, that's 13 players left on the pitch. And yep, the fans have decided they're getting involved in this one. Well done. That's going to be great. That's all he needed, didn't he? Really? It's another injury already? Oh well. Yes, congratulations, the crowd have accounted for 2 of the injuries. Well, let's start off with a double skull, because that's all we need, don't we? Precious reroll used there by the Chaos Dwarves, but right now, I think they're feeling a lot more confident, don't you think? Because right now, might be only 7 of them, but there's only 5 of the opponent, and yes, you've got it. 3 of them are goblins. Well, his bell's rung. That's great, just great. Well, he's not coming back anytime soon, is he? The Chaos Dwarves almost don't mind if they don't get the ball at this point here. Yep, and you can see here, not missing a trick. A little bit of ball safety, just in case. They even managed to hit the troll. And again, they managed to break through the armor, only stunned. And he fails in the pouring rain, but at this point here, quite frankly, they don't mind. Now, what does this mean for the Underworld team? Well, admittedly, you've got goblins. Push me, push you. Big, huge gamble trying to pick up the ball. Yes, lad, you're looking for 6s. You might not be trying to pick it up with him. You might have actually wanted to mark the ball and had the goblin do it because he's stunty. Also, it would actually amend if you had goblins still on the pitch here, so I'm starting to see your problem, lad. Another solid punch down. So who's left? I'm really trying to take a good look at who's actually left. It's not really that much, is there? And he fails to pick up the ball again. Does he spend the reroll? He decides not to. It's actually a wise choice. And now from the Underworld's viewpoint, yeah, well, they've actually now got some players getting back up. But yep, you've counted that right, there's only 4 of them left. Congratulations, you have an entire team worth of players on the pitch. And it takes both teams to do it. This tells you how the game's going. Brave dodge away, he makes it. Game's not over yet. Now here comes the Dwarves one more time. And his bell is absolutely wrong one more time. Oh, well, maybe he'll come back if there's actually another drive. Right now, it seems to be the only hope for the Underworld team is, quite frankly, they need this rain to keep on working. Oh, not again, not again.
Ow!
Well, getting him off. That's another goblin gone. And yeah, you got that count right. And there was 2. And yeah, remember, lads, this game started with not 1, not 2, but 3 injuries to the dwarves, all dwarves. That's how crazy this game's gone. Underworld, not giving up. It's good to see. He got him! That's another one! He absolutely got another one! Wonderful! Absolutely wonderful! And that's where you could have actually used a 5. Yes, you spend a reroll on that one, lad. Doesn't get it, unfortunately, because of the pouring pissing rain. What a maniacal game this one's become. Here we go, blitz away. It's only a push. And, you know, Chaos Dwarf team having to perfect ball security, even has to roll that one. There goes the precious last reroll. Oh, finally, a 6 shows up, he actually gets the ball. Well done there. And well, unfortunately, there goes the troll one more time. Yeah, you bet he's screening this one up. Yeah, stupid, not. What you can do about that one. Fails to dodge away, has to re-roll that because he needs this player back in the game. Looking down there, gets the solid punching on the Hobgoblin. He was almost looking for another injury on that one. That would have been quite good, and he even manages to mark the player. Well, that's actually well done. But Chaos Dwarves here, they've got the idea. Get 3 dice on him and try and just push him away. Now it's a solid POW. That's all they need. Run, you dumb bastard, run. What an effort this game has been. Who would have predicted this result from that first turn? Just goes to show you, sometimes when a game tilts really bad, it can tilt really bad the other way. Nah, Constable Ed's not calling that one. He thinks this one's pretty much done in the basket. Of course, it's the one with block. Of course, he's stunned. It's just no surprising here. And are we about done this one here? Now, you're just going to wait there, not squat it in. It's time for more trampolines. Well, he's stunned, and Constable Ed hasn't noticed anything. Both players roll over. Another turn of stunning. Constable Ed, you're not calling this, are you? Now, well, he pretty much figures the game's done by this point here. The damage is done. That's it. Turn 15, turn 16. That's it, lads. Trot it in. Jazz hands time, everyone. And that's why you stick it out sometimes when you get truly knuckled in the first turn. Sometimes it's amazing what can actually happen. And there you go. Now, admittedly, Underworld does get a turn back. Of course, only one KO actually recovers. So this causes him a wee bit of a problem. Unless it's a touchback, nothing's happening. Well, that's why you stay tuned into the game. Could be a riot, could be a touchback, and of course there could be some dead dwarves. Wouldn't that be a nice thing? Of course, I think even this lad's kind of expecting that to happen too, the way this is going. There's a solid kick. Are you kidding me? Again? This is just insane, isn't it? Absolutely insane. Oh well, who goes down this time? Ow! You only stun him! Would have been glorious if that was just another injury. Alright, here we go, another punch. He survived. There we go, last big swing of the game. He hit him, he got him. And again, the dwarves get lucky, it's only a stun. In this brutal match, it's only a stun. And there you have it. Surprising result coming out of, well, that's the Cold Division for you, let's tell you. 2-1. Pastoral Symphony does pull out a miracle win after what looked like the worst first turn they've probably ever have seen. Well, that's going to cause some interesting shakes up there. Nuffle next week. Bless your dice.